Luiz Felipe Scolari and his World Cup winning Brazil, can we recreate it in eFootball? Despite struggling during the World Cup qualifiers, Brazil won all 7 games on their way to victory in the 2002 World Cup, with iconic stars and talents in the team. Can we recreate Big Phil's 3-4-1-2 that brought out the best of his players? Scolari was appointed as Brazil's manager with 5 World Cup qualifying matches ahead. Brazil finished as 3rd place in South America, just 3 points above the line. But everything changed in the World Cup. They won all of the 7 games and beat every opponent within the full 90 minutes. Let's dive deep into Scolari's tactics that unleashed Brazil's attacking power while maintaining a stable defense. On paper, their formation was a 3-4-1-2, but the shape was often a 3-4-2-1 with Ronaldinho playing as a wide AMF. Scolari set up his defense in a way that could help conserve the stamina of the front 3 while maintaining defensive solidity. So they didn't have a high defensive line, and they didn't press aggressively. Brazil defended with 5 at the back. The back 3 were Roque Jr., Edmilson, and Lucio, who were all tall and good at aerial duels. And the wingbacks, Roberto Carlos and Cafu, dropped deep relentlessly to protect the flanks. The 5-2 shape wasn't good for aggressive high pressing, but it was a safe shape while conserving the front 3's energy. They conceded just 4 goals in 7 games, with only 1 of them happening in the knockout rounds. In contrast, Brazil scored a whopping 18 goals in the tournament. Now let's look at how Scolari unleashed the talented side's firepower. During build-up, the back 3 would become a back 2, and Edmilson would move forward into the midfield. The keeper Marcos and the 2 center backs Lucio and Roque Jr. either made long balls to the front or made simple passes to the midfielders. Gilberto Silva and Edmilson were anchorman-type DMFs who were relatively static and prioritized in winning the ball back, while the 3rd midfielder, Juninho Paulista, was more active and connected the back line and the front line. He had good technique and dribbled forward to break through the lines to support the front 3. Or in the final matches, Kleberson would start ahead of Juninho. He was also everywhere on the pitch, but with more focus on ground coverage and physical prowess. This solid block of 5 provided the solidity the team needed, and as a result, freed up the 5 other attacking players. Roberto Carlos and Cafu had an extremely high work rate, always forming a back 5 in defense and immediately pushing high up to join the attack. They consistently occupied both flanks, allowing Brazil to attack across the full width, which helped create space for the front 3 and central areas to execute well-coordinated link-up plays. The wingbacks frequently switched the play with their accurate long passes. When Roberto Carlos and Cafu advanced into the attacking 3rd, they delivered high and low crosses to Ronaldo, while also having the option to cut the ball back to Ronaldinho or Rivaldo, enabling Brazil to penetrate the final 3rd through quick, short passes. Now let's look at the iconic 3Rs. Ronaldo and Rivaldo were the top 2 scorers of the tournament, with 8 goals and 5 goals respectively. Ronaldinho, playing as a left AMF, also scored 2 goals, including the iconic free kick against England. He often dropped deep to collect the ball and dribbled past players in midfield. He also hugged the left sideline, creating chances down the flank with Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo acted as a second striker behind Ronaldo. He sometimes dropped deeper as well, but more often stayed higher in the attacking 3rd, looking for space inside the box or striking from distance. Both Ronaldinho and Rivaldo at times made accurate long switches to the other side of the pitch. Ronaldo was the complete forward, scoring from crosses from outside the box and by dribbling through defenders. 3Rs complemented each other's movements. They weren't fixed in their positions. Ronaldo often made wide runs to open central space for Rivaldo and Ronaldinho, while Rivaldo and Ronaldinho also switched sides at times. They could even form a 1-2 shape, with Ronaldinho or Rivaldo attacking through Zone 14. As a result, Scolari built a team with strong defensive solidity while fully unleashing its attacking talents, and Brazil deservedly claimed the ultimate glory. We can use any keeper as Marcos. Lucio and Roque Jr. can also have any playstyles, just use your best defenders. Edmilson should be an anchorman DMF with good defensive stats. Both Roberto Carlos and Cafu can be attacking fullbacks or cross specialists that have good attacking stats. Gilberto Silva was like an anchorman or orchestrator, and Juninho Paulista was like a more skilled orchestrator or box-to-box CMF. Or it could be Kleberson, who was a box-to-box CMF with better physicality and defense. Ronaldinho was a creative playmaker or hole player AMF. Rivaldo played higher as an SS. I prefer using a hole player, but any left-footed player with any playstyle can also work. I'm using this classic 10 Rivaldo. Ronaldo should be a goal poacher with good dribbling, pace, and shooting. The team playstyle I picked is out wide. It allows the wingbacks to stay wide, and we can use the whole width of the pitch. Here's the formation, and we will go over some key setups. We play an anchorman DMF as Edmilson and give him deep line to clone how he played as a DMF during build-up and dropped into the back three during defense. Then, due to limited extra instruction space, we play an LMF and an RB. You can also use an RMF and an LB. We give attacking to both Roberto Carlos and Cafu to clone their high presence in attack, and we give deep line to the LMF to form a back five in defense. Then we play one defensive midfielder and one central midfielder. Gilberto Silva focused more on winning back possession, while Juninho Paulista was all over the pitch. Or it was Kleberson, who was also everywhere but was more physical. Lastly, the 3 Rs. We can set up a 2-1 shape with Ronaldinho as a left AMF and Rivaldo as a right SS. That way, Ronaldinho can often drift wide to dribble along the left flank in the out-wide playstyle, and we can find Ronaldo making wide goal poacher runs. We can also adjust the front three's positions whenever we want, like forming a 1-2 shape. Here's the summary of the team. We will try it in 3 thrilling online division matches with commentary and analysis.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Guti. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super! And the finish! What one? And he looks hungry for more. A horrible blip. Forlan gets through. Shot!
What a start.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Juninho, as one of the two-man midfield, is crucial in finding the front three.
Sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fab.
And the shots! Just as certain as can be.
Well, that's really
Edmilson forms a back three during defense.
well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Brazil takes a shot! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
Again, the attack goes through
his
Cafu.
reputation.
Oh, smashing header!
Brazil really
Juninho
can't
finds the
go
front three
chasing
again.
this game too soon. Any rash decisions.
It's Ronaldinho! Pedri was alert to the possibilities.
Cafu gets Van Biden's attention, and Juninho finds the space to dribble through between Cafu and Ronaldo.
But in the end, it's fruitless. He's got away! Oh, shooting chance!
Like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Rivaldo finds Ronaldinho
And
making the run on
yes,
the left.
it's him again! There's the shot! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. And that's a bullish header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well.
Again,
didn't he?
Rivaldo makes the killer pass.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. That's a shade optimistic. Real chance!
Ecuador really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win
In out
this,
wide,
it'll
we
be
can see
fully
Ronaldo
deserved.
the goal poacher making wide runs like this.
Palmer. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove?
He's in plenty of space here.
Has been indicated.
That has been knocked clear. It's
Well
Griezmann! And that's that. Brazil can justifiably find this up. So we're up and running.
Edmilson moves into the midfield during build-up.
Well, 2014
Didn't win once, so he just took them apart with his usual
One-touch passes
ruthless efficiency.
ultimately find Roberto Carlos on the left.
Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Reed needed to be. Pedri.
Building up from the back, this time
Well,
attacking through
actually,
Cafu.
currently
Rivaldo's
watching a
playmaking is
contest of
supported by Cafu.
insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rivaldo.
Juninho's role is actually very important, being the midfielder with more freedom in attack.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now there's a fine ball. Face for this great rival.
Ronaldinho attacks near the left sideline with Carlos beside him.
Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pedri.
Oh, super ball!
It's Ronaldinho.
Chance!
No, that's been intercepted.
Ronaldinho finds Ronaldo making the run out wide.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Elects to cross. Climbs up big! At him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's ended up in no man's land. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Strong running down that left flank.
I love this play. Ronaldinho's diagonal pass and move with Ronaldo. And Ronaldo runs slightly wide when Dinho cuts toward the center.
Now it's Mbappe. Played it back. And a chance! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is
Ronaldinho
slippery.
moves into the center and
defense,
forms a
though, able to
1-2
hold on
shape
this
with the
time.
other two. That's the flexibility of out wide.
Oh, what a...
Bringing in Cleverson to strengthen the midfield defense.
He cuts out the supply. He's looking wide.
Using the whole width of the pitch.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header!
Instead,
And that is as far as it goes. Brazil, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun.
box.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe! Now it's Luis Suarez. Played into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance! And here's Suarez.
With just two midfielders in defense, it can be difficult to block shots from outside the box.
It's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Rivaldo switches the side of attack to Roberto Carlos.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! Brazil
Before the wingbacks come back to defend, be careful not to overpress with the wide setback.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Cafu gets into some space. And it's Pedri. That looks a decent ball. Back could it go? And the finish! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what? And another try! Nice
Again, the disadvantage of a two-man.
Then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's managed to get free. Pings it and rises! There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball.
And the shots! Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good spread. Nice control. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's surging through. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. And he is going into that little black book.
Scolari's tactics with the out-wide playstyle in eFootball really replicate how Brazil's wingbacks gave the front 3 more attacking freedom. The block of 5 at the back provided the defensive solidity. Ronaldinho as a wide AMF could both dribble down the sideline and cut inside. Ronaldo's wide goal poacher runs also made man marking very difficult. As for Rivaldo, the classic number, 10 playstyle isn't the most ideal, but if you have the new whole player Rivaldo, then enjoy. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy, please subscribe, like, share, and hype up the video. Here's a playlist of more national teams tactics.